history. Say, all condemn us throughout slavery. They say we were black and very ugly. I lie them and tell enough of them history. Cause that is beautiful, the whole of them agree. They come out of the mountains and mix up the sea. Here we go, my friends, in the black and white history. Yeah, it's black, 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 it's white, white, white. But let me tell the story. Yes, it's black, black, it's white, white. But let me tell the story. Me, I will tell you little truth about the black history. It's for the people who can hear and those who can see. We're the first to come up with anatomy. Analyze the truth about the way body. We're the first to come up with biology. To analyze the life in our society. We're the first to come up with Egyptology. To construct the pyramids that you see. We're the first to come up with psychology. To analyze the minds in the vicinity. We're the first to come up with musicology. To put the rhythm in your soul and make it rock steady. Correction, my friends, in the black and white history. Yeah, it's black, 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 it's white, white, but let me tell the story. Yes, it's black, 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 it's white, white, but let me tell the story. Black and white story in a me mind.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love all of you. I love every one of you. I love you all. Thank you for the applause. Oh my gosh, I love the applause. What's up, family? It's your brother King Simon in the mother flipping place. Of course, you see, I am in a whole new location. Look at the background. You know, boy, we chilling in the background now. So we got a special show for you while I'm on the road. Yeah, I'm in the South, baby. I'm in the South chilling. You know, chilling like a beautiful vegan villain. That's what I am, chilling like a beautiful vegan villain. And once again, we got a great show coming up at 9 o'clock. And I just want to make sure that y'all know that all these great sponsors are here with us and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to show them love also. I hope everybody's well out there. Where are you hailing from? Where y'all from? I see Fort Lauderdale in the mother flipping pace. Where y'all from? Where y'all from? I see Philadelphia in the building. What's up, Philly? I see Philly. I see Jermaine White in the building, LaShawn in the building, Ernest in the building, Diane Butler in the building, Nikki Love in the building, Gail Jackson in the mother flipping building. What's up? How y'all doing? Hate to sound like Wendy Williams. How y'all doing? You know she crazy, right? I used to work with her crazy self, so it is what it is. Hey, of course, let me put up my disclaimer. You know, I got disclaimers. Bang! Aha! That's right. That's right. That's right. Content disclaimer. The views, comments, and opinions expressed by guests, speakers, or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. That's right, family. Always got to cover that backside. If you are a broadcaster, believe me, I am a veteran at this. I ain't into the foolishness. I don't get caught up in no lawsuits and all that crazy cray, but it is what it is. All right, just want to let y'all know that. Of course, we want to big up also those that are into ladies. If you need help, this is a natural gynecologist that can help you out. You know, you got the vaginal problems, the breastises problems, you got throat issues and all that kind of stuff. Guess what? This sister can help you out. And also she got products for the brothers, but if you go to them and you give them this coupon code, guess what? King 2020 is the coupon code. And all you have to do is go to www.petalwise.com. That's petalwise.com and tell them King Simon and the K.S.P crew sent you. Us, all you have to do is tell them that King Simon and the K.S.P crew sent you. And then if you want some real estate, in New York or the tri-state area for a reasonable price, this sister can hook you up. I'm telling you right now, this sister can hook you up. She is family. She's a friend. I've known her for over 15 years, and her name is Janelle Lewis. She's a licensed real estate salesperson. That's right, a licensed real estate salesperson, Janelle Lewis, and you can text her or call her at 347-866-1153. That's 347-866-1153. And guess what? Tell her that King Simon and K.S.P. family told you to call her or text her. And I've been finding out that y'all been doing that. Y'all been calling and texting. And I'm happy to hear that. Big up to her. And also, this lady we had on our show on September the 9th, Her Excellence Deep Healing Soul Restoration online course classes every Sunday beginning on October 11th. Ladies, this is for ladies only. If you're going through some issues from your past and your traumas and your dramas, this sister can help you. Go to her website right now, www.herexcellencecourse.com, because we know that all you ladies are excellent out there. So we want to make sure you get that excellence course going on. And guess what, family? You know I can't stop promoting this. Bang! Woo-hoo! Go to pre-order my new book. Look at the book. Look at it. Look on the style, my friends. Numerovation for mental stability. Go to KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com. Scroll down to the PayPal link. And guess what? Also become a sign up to become part of my website too. KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com. My new book. Pre-order my book now, because as soon as it's printed, I'm sending out. And I believe I'm going to do hard copy first. So the first 100 people will get a hard copy for the price that I'm stating, $39.99, $40. That's the hard copy, and then the paper copy will be a little less, but the hard copy will be $40, and it will be signed by me. And of course, it will be an exclusive. This is exclusive, believe me, because there's only probably 111 that I'm going to do. And that's the new book right there. And you could go to paypal.me/the Numerovator. That's / the Numerovator. Or like I said, go to my website, as you can see, at KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com. That's KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com. And you can get that book, The Numerovation. Isn't it a hot cover? Man, look at that cover. Woo, I ain't playing with y'all. I ain't playing with none of y'all today. No, sirree. I'm telling you. Also, if you want to get any of my other books that have been published by Dr. Africa, and a matter of fact, this book has been published by me. This is my first publication, officially my first publication. And this is also available on Amazon and Kindle. This one right here, this is called Numbers Are Simple, People Are Complicated. You definitely got to get that, because it's the truth. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. And then this is the children's one. Numbers are simple, our children's health is important. That's a good book also. And then don't forget, no promotion is bad promotion, and all publicity is good publicity. Just spell my name right. And every time you support me, you support Dr. Laila Africa and his legacy. And remember, family, got to remember, before I bring my partner in, before I bring my co-host in, got to remember, we're celebrating the life and legacy of Laila Africa, Laila O Africa, September the 21st. Upload your memories to social media, pictures, videos, quotes, hashtag Dr. Laila Africa, and all his family will be able to see it. Those that do the hashtag, because it's Dr. Africa's family that's running the hashtag. That's hashtag Dr. Laila Africa. Twitter, Laila Africa. Instagram, Laila O Africa. Facebook, Dr. Laila Africa, and of course, YouTube, Laila Africa. So y'all could be able to post that, because we're celebrating our brother. And please subscribe to our Dear Baba's page. Please show some love at that page. And if you want to get some product from my co-host, you got to go to Womillion Adornments. It's an orgasmic experience. When I tell you it's an orgasmic experience. So remember, DM her at Womillion_adornments. That's Womillion_adornments. And without any further ado, before copper vibration come in, let me make sure I bring on my partner. Remember, my partner in vibes and energy. I think she's ready. I think I see her in the background there chilling. I got to put that face up. I see her in the background chilling. So we get ready to bring her on with a well-deserved round of applause as we welcome the one, the only Empress Aisha Amor. Aisha Amor. What's up, Aisha? What's up, girl?
You can hear me good?
I can hear you. I can hear you. What's up, sis? How you doing?
Yes. How you doing?
Hey, how I'm doing? I'm great. I'm traveling, so I'm wonderful. Believe me. I'm on it. I'm on the energy pills now. I'm on my energy pills now.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. The South is doing something good for you. I love it.
Oh yeah, I'm a Southerner by heart. You know, my family from down deep South. That's Jamaica and Cuba. That's some deep South stuff. So I know I'm full of sun. I love the sunadur. That's a sunadur. That's what I call it. And I know if you want any spiritual upliftment from this system and self-esteem consultation from Empress Aisha Amor, please email her at Empress Aisha Amor at Gmail. Products, DM her at IG _adornments, and her cash app is Empress Amor, and her PayPal is Aisha McBride at Gmail. You're looking fabulous there. You're looking real fabulous. I like the afro. I like all of that. That's looking good.
Be on that King Simon vibration, you know.
Oh, girl, you're looking like a bowl of fruit. I like that. I like the bowl of fruit look. You're looking good. You're looking good. Praise the Lord and pass the chicken. So everything is all right with you out there. How's the boogie down doing? How's the boogie down?
It's chilling down. It's getting chillier, so it's good. We good.
Oh, it's getting chilly. Oh my goodness. That's why I can't deal with it. I don't even want to come back until everything is right and exact.
Oh, right.
Like I said, I've been telling family members I ain't coming back until I got what I got locked down. Like I said, I've been wanting to do, and I got to make sure I have it. I've been going through and touring through things and going through things in my my online. So it's a very important thing. You know, I'm feeling good down south. I'm feeling good, and I just want to remind everybody we're broadcasting on Twitter at King Simon Prod. We're broadcasting also on King Simon on Facebook, and of course we're here on YouTube with you. Let me see what the chat is looking at. The chat is looking good. Chat is looking good. Okay, I see the chat is looking good. There's a reason why you must have a title insurance. Who the heck is putting insurance and projects and claims and law? What the heck is going on? See, don't let me block you now. So don't let me block you, sir. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna put you on timeout because you're just throwing things up in there. Maryland, Mississippi is in the building. South Kakalaki is in the building. Texas is in the house. I see all kinds of people up in here. Fort Lauderdale, big up to Fort Lauderdale. I'm heading down there soon too, so look out for me. And somebody asked me when I'm going to have Baba Phil on. I spoke to Baba Phil recently, and definitely for have Phil Valentine will be coming back on very soon. Probably after his cosmic cycle, I'll probably bring him back on. But definitely, Baba Phil will definitely be on. So what's going on? You all right?
Yes, I'm doing great. Yes, thank you for asking.
Good. I'm waiting for Copper Vibration to log in. I'm waiting for Copper Vibration to log in because they're supposed to be logging in. I did send them the link, so hopefully they remember the link that they got and come on in. But everything is going well out. How's the children? How's your children doing, beautiful?
Everyone is wonderful. Everybody is wonderful. Thank you for asking. Thank you. I was watching your videos and seeing how you just so elated down there. You just wish I could just jump up and travel. Like, I'm loving it.
Oh, that's good.
And then I saw you're showing all this artwork. It was like amazing.
Oh yeah, that's in North Carolina. Yes. And Greensboro. There's this artsy community. Matter of fact, it's the Copper Vibration crew that's coming up in a few seconds. That is the one that actually was showing me around, and they showed me some beautiful spots, man. When I say they showed me some beautiful spots, it was incredible. So I see them in the backstage. So we're gonna get ready to bring them on. We're gonna get ready to bring them on with a first. Now, people, if y'all don't know who these people are. Now, these people have vended at my events numerous times. And as a matter of fact, I got to big up the red and the blue pill that actually introduced them to my audience by bringing them and letting people know who I am and what I do in New York. And then they just came out and just had a good old time, and they never left. They kept on coming. That's what I like. They kept on coming, and they became family because these people are great creatives. They're great business people. They're doing a multiplicity of things. And also, the wife, my brother, the Copper King himself, CK. He's the one that actually brought her down for her birthday to take my class with Lloyd Strayhorn, myself, and Kaya French. And she is just an extraordinary numerologist herself. So without any further ado, we're going to bring on the couple, the magnificent, magical couple that has all of the coppers banging. I mean, I'm in the house and coppers all over the place. Copper's in my bed. Copper is in my bed sleeping with me. That's how crazy Copper is. I said, who the hell is this girl in my bed named Copper? I said, ooh, girl, get out my bed. So without any further ado, with a well-deserved round of applause, we want to welcome on our show the one, the only Copper Vibrations in the building. Where you at? Where you at?
Peace.
Lord have mercy. They are beautiful. What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling?
We are feeling great. We are feeling fantastic. Happy to be on the show with you, King Simon and Empress Aisha. Nice to meet you virtually.
Yes, it was a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, life is great. Being here is great. That's all I got to say.
It's all natural, as you can see. She a boogie down Bronx, all natural sister. So before we do that, I want to make sure we take care of some business and let people know how to reach y'all, just in case of emergency, and if they want to get some of this elegant stuff that you got. I see. Just want to make sure that they see all the your connections, where we're going to connect y'all to. Okay, first
post up. Let me check.
Yeah. Y'all see this? You all right? Don't worry. You're looking good, man. You're looking good. You all right? You all right? Now, to contact Copper Vibration for product service, call them at 336-954-6910. That's 336-954-6910. Their website is www.coppervibrations.com. And she is the admin. If you want to email them, admin@coppervibration.com. You want to send them some spread love, you want to send them some money, Cash App $ Copper Vibrations, and the PayPal is on there too, paypal.me/Copper Vibrations. So yo, write all this stuff down, because we're gonna be going in and out with this on the show. We're gonna be going in and out on this with the show. So I want to make sure everybody got it. So I'm happy. First of all, I'm happy that y'all are here. We're happy to be here. And so first, let's start with the journey of y'all two coming together to make this happen.
Turn up a little bit.
This is a journey. This has been a journey for y'all, and it's only been. What's so funny? It's only been, as y'all told me, it's only been for 5 years, but it seems like forever with y'all, because y'all been doing it. What? Tell us about the journey. You want to speak on it? CQ. You want to speak on it?
Yes, I can speak on it a little bit. So the journey of Copper Vibrations, I wanted an Ankh. There was a very popular company out who made Ankhs. Shout out to Third Galaxy. I actually love those people over there at Third Galaxy. There was a Copper Ankh. We were recently married, and financially, my husband was the only one working. So at the time, we couldn't really swing that payment for that Ankh. So my husband decided, he's a creator, so he decided to make me an Ankh using, I think we started with wood.
Yeah, so
wood.
Yeah. So she wanted the Ankh. I seen the Ankh. I see the price, and I was like, man, I can make that. So I started carving wood to try to create an Ankh, and it did not come out right. The wood was breaking. I showed it to her and said, I'm going to make you an Ankh, but this is not it. But just wait, I'm going to nail it. And after that, we went and we got, what was it, clay? Mm-hmm. We got clay, and it was like us and the children, we all came together, and we was making things out of clay. I was making an Ankh out of clay, and it still wasn't right. Then we did paper mache, we painted, but it wasn't right. Then finally on Mother's Day in
2016.
Yeah, we could talk.
Okay, Mother's Day in 2016, he made me an Ankh out of copper. We had just paid all of our bills, so we were down to $40 $42. And with that $42, we decided to go to Lowe's to get some copper. And he got the copper. He came back. Him and I was like in a little mini competition to see who could make the best ankh. And I kind of pieced my ankh together and took a nice little picture of it. And he made this ankh out of really thick wire. And I posted on Facebook. We made several pieces. I posted on Facebook, and my Facebook family went crazy. Everybody was like, I want one, I want to buy one, I want one. And so out of that, Copper Vibrations was born on June 1st, 2016. I opened up the Etsy shop, and the rest has been history. It seems like it's been forever.
Yeah. No, I mean, and you know what's so funny, Aisha, Empress Aisha, they showed me a picture of themselves, and it looks like they was real young, and then they come in and look. It looked like they was together for at least 10 to 20 years. They look like, I was like, wow. I mean, this is history.
Yeah, the thing was, we got married in 3 weeks of dating.
Wow.
So my wife did a ritual to be married. And when I first met her in January, she told me she's going to be married before the year is over. So we talking in 2015, January. She said she would be married before next January. And she meant every word she said. And I just thought that was powerful. And I was like, powerful. So within 3 weeks, we was married. So we was married in February.
I was determined. You know how they say, stake your claim?
Yes.
And it was almost like a blind faith, right? So it was like, I don't know who, but I did this ritual and I'm expecting it to come to life. So with that expectation, it came to life, and we married 3 weeks. 3 weeks later after dating, and Copper Vibrations came in less than a year after that.
Yeah.
Powerful. Aisha, please give them that question. Share your question with them, please, sister.
Copper vibrations, it's like your baby. I like that. It's like your child. You know, y'all gave birth. I love that. You know, I was just watching a video with one of your YouTube clips on Facebook, and I was so amazed because you were speaking about, you know, that this is created with love and out of love. You was venting about a customer who violated. Now, let me tell you what tickled me the most. What tickled me the most was when your husband had that in the background. What was that? That it looked like a sword, something like, you know, the.
Oh yeah, this.
Oh yes.
Shango.
That was amazing. And I've seen that when I was first watching it, I was like, okay, she's about to vent about something. I was like, maybe I shouldn't watch it, because I was like, I just want to stay in good vibrations. But the more I watched it, and then I understood, and I was so grateful that I had continued to watch it through. But it was very powerful what you said, and I love what you said. And you was like, that you're protected, and love is so powerful. It's like, how did you? My thing is like, I believe what you said. Everything you said, it resonated with me. But I'd like for you to just go on more into that, like right here, right, like with this platform, like about love and the power that it has, and the protection, and how y'all are just so protected. I just loved it. It was, that was deep.
Yes. When you think about the movies, and you think about, when someone's casting a spell on a person, and what heals that person is true love's kiss, right? So I think that's just a secret of how love really does offer a protection around you. In the Bible it says love covers a multitude of sin. A multitude of jealousy being thrown at you, a multitude of someone trying to work magic against you, a multitude of someone speaking negatively on your name. It's that power of that connection. I mean, everything was created out of love, right? The earth was created out of love. Everything that we see and we move and live and breathe and have our existence in love. And so when you stand in the vibration or the frequency of love, you are protected. And so you don't walk around in fear, you don't walk around in angst. And when people cast spells with their words, you understand that you're already protected because love is more powerful than any spell.
That's
right. So the re-say what she said was inside of all of the fairy tale movies, you have like Cinderella, she's asleep, and the only thing to break that particular spell was true love's kiss. And all through the fairy tales, it's true love that actually breaks all spells. And inside of these movies, these fairy tales, it has a message in it. It's like the boy who cried wolf. The message is don't destroy your word, because if you do, when a threat is here, they might not believe you. But understand the power of love, the energy, the frequency, the vibration is higher than hate. It's higher than anger. It's higher than all these things. So when people come at you with hate and anger, when people come at you with hating, with trying to be disrespectful and trying to send negative energy your way, trying to pull you down with this negative energy, with the anger, the stuff from within that they got to deal with, they shadows. When they try to cast a shadow on light, it don't work because light is just too bright. You cannot cast a shadow across the sun. You cannot defeat love with hate. It don't work that way. So long as me and my wife is vibrating on the highest level of love, which we strive to stay in that light of love, we don't worry about no negative. We don't worry about no hate. We don't worry about no anger. We don't worry about, any customers that might deal with some envy and jealousy, because we business. Our love is also operated out of business. We do rather well. We have a strong customer base. We put out a lot of energy, a lot of product. And from that, we do get some negatives because it comes with it,
And that's a powerful thing. Those that are just tuning in, we are with the wonderful and creative Copper Vibration Power Copper Team.
I see people in the chat asking what was that specific ritual that I did.
Girl, I don't know.
Some folks are wanting their queen. Some folks are saying they want their king. So I mean, if they really want to know, I'm happy to tell them.
It ain't gonna work for everybody, but if you want to tell them, that's up to you. It ain't gonna work for everybody. It's your energy that you put on that, but you can tell them whatever you want. Go ahead.
Yes, I'll tell you whatever I want. And I always tell people, anytime that you are doing a ritual, like King Solomon says, it has to do with your energy, your intentions, your vibration. And so that ritual I did was actually during the month of December. I participated in the short Ramadan. And I only ate raw foods for the whole month of December. On the night of December 31st is called the Night of Power. It is where the dog star, aka Sirius A and B, are in alignment with the moon and with our minds to have the highest pull onto the universe. And so when we think about the universe being a large breast, you have to suck and pull on it in order for the milk to come out. So what I did was I wrote on a piece of paper my intentions. I wanted to be a wife. I had been studying about being a wife. First, I had admitted that I wanted to be a wife because sometimes that's difficult for us to do as women, especially when we've been carrying that load on our own and we don't want to seem weak of some sort by saying, I want to be married. I would like a husband, and actually saying those things out loud. And so that was the first thing I did, was admit that I wanted to be a wife. I studied the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and what it meant to be a wife, the Black love marriage, and what that meant for us as a people. And then I did that ritual. I fasted the month of December. I ate only raw foods during that month. On the Night of Power, I wrote down what I want. I went outside with people I love, so people who love me, okay? We talk about that love again, being that accelerator to magic. So love is the acceleration. It should be at the root of all things. So I'm always worried when people are trying to cast negative spells. To me, it's like, where's your love at? Do you really think that's going to work? If love is at the core of what you is not at the core of what you do. So I went out with my daughter, and we went out under the night at midnight. We went out under that moon, under that star. I put that piece of paper in a glass jar, and I buried it into the ground as if it was a seed. I visualized it coming to life as a plant. I poured libations to my ancestors and to my higher power. I called out the prayer, oh Allah, bless me, would thou bless me indeed, enlarge my territory. So I asked for that enlargement, and when I did, I felt the Spirit of God upon me, and I left and I walked as if it was so. And shortly after then, I was married February. I did that ritual on December 31st, 2014. I was married February 26th, 2015.
We was not talking when she did the ritual.
No, we was not talking when we did the ritual.
Now, my side of it was I was a single father. I had a full-time job, and I was a full-time student in college. And I was full-time tired, struggling, and I needed help for my son. So when I met my wonderful, beautiful wife, she was cooking food, and she was taking pictures of her food, and people was coming to pick it up. She cooked Dr. Sebi type of meals. She cooked vegan, vegetarian. She even cooked some meat, or depends on, who the customer was, but it was always healthy. It was the best of all food. She went to the best, grocery stores and all that. So our food wasn't cheap, but people was coming to pick it up, and she was making a living out of her house making food. So when I came to her house to pick up food, I asked her, this is all you do? Like, it blew my mind that she made a career, a living off of the internet. She made a living off of posting pictures and selling a product. Now, I'm a creator, always have been. If you study my life, I always create. But I was amazed at this beautiful woman creating a living off of the internet. So I was like, yo, can you help me with my son? I need a tutor. So I hired her to tutor my son. My son fell in love with her first. And, it just happened so fast. But it was the quickest, best decision I ever made.
That's beautiful.
I can't hear nothing.
We can't hear you, King Simon.
Hold on. Yeah, I had myself on mute. But what's so interesting about these two and the son is that all of them share this number called 26, which is if people have studied me doing numerovation or numerology, the 2 and the 6 is two of the most loving numbers in numerology. It's about compassion, balance, love, forgiveness, all of that. Those 2 numbers right there, and it adds up to 8. So all of it represents this loving energy that leads to finance, because it adds up to the finance. So if both their love together and their compassion in what they do and their balance in what they do, and it adds up to the 8, which is the money number and the power number and ancestral connection, guess what? Even the son, his son, is born the same day as his wife. So that's a powerful connection. It's like it's divinity, mathematically divine, as far as I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying? So I commend them, and I thank the short time that I've been here with them, they say what they mean and mean what they say.
Right. I mean, that 8 is a beautiful energy when it's managed properly. Yeah. Simon has seen both sides of the 8 since he been here.
And I love it because I love it because go ahead. What you said?
My birthday is January 26th.
Yes.
And right after my birthday is when we started dating. So after my birthday, we started dating, and we was married February 26th, and her birthday is June 26th. And my son, I was a single father at the time. His birthday is June 26th. So we kept all of the 26s. So we married on the 26th, and 26 is our number. And this was before we understood what the 26 was. Yeah. We didn't know Simon yet.
So we didn't understand. We just knew that that number had a strong pull on us. And we knew somehow it was a divine connection within that number. And everyone's connection is not numerically like that. So you don't have to find somebody on the same birthday as you. But just for us, it just happened to resonate with us in that way. And I think the vibration of those numbers is what actually drew us together. Because otherwise, I don't think we would have drawn together in that way.
That's
also,
right.
We married so quick was also off of those numbers. Like we live in Greensboro, North Carolina. It was a extreme storm on 2015 where everything froze, everything shut down on February the 26th. So it was a struggle to get married on that day. I wanted to keep that day, and we had to fight for it, and we succeeded.
Yeah, so, I had to cook for another wedding. So another friend of mine was getting married on that day. It's a snowstorm, so I had to prepare her food and then come back and get married. So it's always a struggle attached to whatever is great for you. Are you willing to push forward? And I think that energy, those numbers drove that push forward, that by any means necessary, this is going to happen today.
And after we was married, we tell our story, and other people come and they talk about their desire to be married. My wife do a little coaching, and proud to say, it's several people that got married after they came in our presence or after they came in our vibration, and it works. Like is a formula that really works. And these people that's married is still married. I'm not to say that marriage is easy, because it's not. It's a work that you have to put in.
That's right.
And, it's like a agreement, a business, a contract. And I do believe you should sign the contract of marriage, just like you sign a contract of, a place to live, a car, or anything else. Now, if you don't sign no contracts nowhere else, then okay, don't sign a contract for marriage. But if you sign contracts, sign a contract of marriage.
And Aisha, did you, Empress Aisha, you have a question for them?
Forgive me. I do, and I love the fact when you said a contract, but you got married on a spirit. You didn't go to the course, did you?
No, we got married in my mother's living room. My mother is actually a minister, so she was able to marry us legally. So we are legally married on paper, and we believe that folks should get legally married on paper if they are signing contracts for everything else. I mean, if you're signing a contract to live in your house, you got a license, you're signing contracts on your job. Don't be talking about when you get to marriage that I ain't signing no papers.
Yeah, her mother has a church, so she's a pastor. Now, we got married so quick, her mother didn't know me, and I ain't know her mama. We got married so quick. I was working, I had a job at the time, and somebody asked me questions about her mother, and I didn't know the answers. And they're like, "You get married like in 3 days?" I was like, "Yeah." Like I was like, "Man, I don't know. I just don't know."
Yeah. So it's not the ideal situation. So we don't be like everybody should marry quickly. But I do say when you know. And I think if you're questioning or you're feeling like, is this it? Maybe not, you know what I mean? Then maybe you should take it a bit slower. But there was an instinctive knowing in our gut, and just the way that he opened up, his life to me. I'm not used to a man being so open, and he was completely open book with his life. So that was enough. I'm a Cancer, right? So we think about security first and foremost. I mean, I think all women do. And so he allowed me to feel secure very early on. So it was nothing to pledge.
What she mean is I give all my passcodes. How I felt is if you go through my stuff, I could go through your stuff. So that's right. Our relationship will have to grow like this and not like this. A lot of people relationships grow like this. This person bends over backwards, and this person is putting all their weight on them. And a lot of times when this happens, this person is very dissatisfied, and this person wants it to be like this or want to change, but this person don't know how to bend over backwards for them. They don't believe in that. They don't understand that. No, you're gonna always hold me, and that's how it's gonna have to be. But our relationship never really grew like this. It was more like this. So I opened everything up to her as well as she opened everything up to me. So it had no secrets. We understood each other on a whole nother level because we wasn't hiding anything, which allowed us to move to the next level quickly.
Any other questions, Empress Aisha?
Yes, I noticed that the prices for your journey is very reasonable.
Yes.
Never seen such beautiful creations at such a reasonable price. What made you all decide to be so reasonable with your prices? Because your work is beautiful.
Excellent question. Excellent question. One of the reasons why was I felt like when I got into crystals, and I didn't know at the time that actually gemstones is in my natal chart. So I didn't know that in my second house. So I really didn't understand that Pluto's in my second house. That's like mining and gemstones and all of those things like that. I knew that there was a connection to the vibration of the crystals. So what I wanted to do is, me being the loving heart that I am, I wanted everyone to have access. So already with cooking food, I understood that organic food that was healthy for you, was very overpriced. And so a lot of our people wanted to eat healthy, but they were unable to, because of the pricing. So I took that into consideration when I decided to sell the gemstone jewelry. Was, if I truly want to do this for raising the vibration of our people, and if I really believe that this is a healing tool, then I have to make it accessible. It was a challenge figuring out how to make it accessible. We've always had low prices. I think in the first maybe 2 years, we did not really see a profit. We was just moving the energy, right? So it was more or less money come in, you're just moving it around and you're just juggling that money. And but for me, it was more of a passion. So I was fulfilling my passion. I was raising the vibration of people. And then you got the other side, right? The other side, which is we are business people and we're very business minded. And in order to corner the market, you have to be affordable. This is what Amazon teaches us. As much as people don't like them, if you're a business minded individual, then you're thinking about the bottom line. And so one of the ways for us to corner the market was to lower the price too as well. So it had a very noble reasoning, but it also had a very business-minded type of reasoning for keeping the price low.
Yeah, and my point of view of the price point is I'm pretty quick. I make the pieces fast, and we don't want to sit on nothing. It has to move, and like she said, the energy that we put out, the copper, the crystals carry an energy. So I make them quick and we move them fast. And it's part of our, the way our business works. And through that, people keep coming back. So I always talk about there's a sweet spot that you have to find in your business where your price is enough for you to make a profit, but at the same time is enough to bring people back, for them to keep coming back, and for them to keep buying. If people is not buying your product, you obviously have it too high. I don't care what anybody else say. If they're not buying it, it costs too much, especially if you're in front of people. Now, if they buying it and you're not and you can't survive off of it selling, then you still gotta adjust your price. You gotta figure it all out. It's business, it's numbers, and it has to add up. It has to make sense.
And I also understand that many people live situations are different, right? So you may live in a higher cost area, and so in a higher cost area, your prices are going to have to be a little bit higher. We live in the South, so here's a tip for people in the South: it is way cheaper to live in the South, right? So that's just a suggestion there. It's much cheaper to live in the South, to own property, to buy land, to buy a home. All of that is much cheaper in the South. Also, too, when you are one of the things that we also suggest is that people go about their business legally. What we've learned is that a lot of people were passing around doing the paperwork, because they were afraid of the IRS or to pay taxes or different things like that. But when you are legal and you get on the paper, then you're able to use your buying power as leverage to bring down your product costs. And so we get stones, we know mine owners, and we're able to build a relationship with them and get the cost of the stones down so that we can afford to give them for cheaper. But that only comes because we pay our taxes, So all of those things are necessary when thinking about business. I'm not against anyone who wants to work under the table if that works for you. But if your lifestyle is to elevate from a business perspective, everybody's not business. We eights. Simon can tell you about the eights. Eights love business and love to do business. I don't think we would business is like the foundation of our marriage next to the love. It's like love and then business, and then everything else kind of falls out from under that. But we love doing business, and we always wanted to be a corporation and be able to do business in that way. It's exhilarating for us. It gives us a rush, a sense of confidence, and a sense of empowerment in decision making.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I'm very proud of them. And again, people, if you want to contact Copper Vibration for products and service, and please give them a call at 336-954. Scrolling on the bottom, people, scrolling on the bottom, 336-954-6910. That's 336-954-6910. The website is www.coppervibrations.com. That's www.coppervibration.com. If you want to email them at admin@coppervibrations.com. And the Cash App is $Copper Vibrations. And of course, their PayPal is paypal.me/Copper Vibration. Now, as I'm going to scroll through some pictures here, and I want, because I've been here for a few days, and I've seen this brother and sister do their work. And I am so elated to see how they pump up so much products. And matter of fact, let's see, one of those products, I seen this brother make rings like this. I'm gonna throw these rings up in the front right now so people can see these rings. Yo, he made the magnets. He put magnets in these rings. Now these, I think, what stones are these? CQ.
These are red tiger's eye. We call this the libido booster stone.
Okay.
And I seen him make a bunch of them one time. We had just bought those magnets. We went out to the store. He bought some magnets that shaped like those same. And I said, whoa, he threw a bunch of rings at her. Let's go, girl. They was like dice. Rolled them out as like dice. So he's fast. Go ahead, brother. Talk. Tell him. Why you get into copper, brother? Why did you get into copper?
Oh, the love of my wonderful wife. She wanted, like she said, she wanted something, and the truth was, I didn't understand why was the price so high.
That's amazing.
To me, that was my personal opinion, but that also helped shape our pricing in our company. So we don't never want nobody to say it costs too much, or I have to save up for that. Like that piece that's right now on the screen,
$30.
That amethyst is $30.
Wow.
Like the rings that you posted, that was what?
$12.
It was $12 a piece. And it's only like $3 to $5 in shipping. We don't mind you ordering one piece. That double set of the
$26.
It's $26 for that ring and bracelet.
Beautiful. Oh my
And the whole thing is we want you to order. We want the flow. We want you to get it and love it, wear it, let it carry good energy, and then just keep coming back. I don't believe there's a copper company that's putting out as many pieces as us.
Nearly 60,000 pieces to date. Nearly 60,000.
Wow.
And that was one of our goals, was to be the #1 company of putting out pieces.
Look at that. Now look at this one, Empress Aisha, in the crowd audience. I want y'all to look at this one I'm about to put up here. Look at the design on this. Look at this. Look at this. This is a mermaid. Y'all don't understand.
Oh mermaid.
It's a mermaid. And how much is that going for, family? How much is that going
That
for?
is 125.
I've seen him make. I think you had to make I think he was at one of my events one time, and I think you had to make a turtle or something for somebody, or an elephant or something.
This is a dragonfly he's making right now.
Hold on, hold it up. Let me put it in the front. Let me put it in the front. Go ahead. Look at that. See.
So this is wall pieces. He's getting into wall art because he wants to be, he is an artist, right?
Yeah.
So he wants everyone to recognize him as an artist. So he's doing more wall pieces, which you saw the double axe, the Shango, some people call it.
Wow.
So he's wanting to get more into artistry. And so
what about
we're going to do a virtual curated art show. And we'll have it all out everywhere where it'll just be wall pieces that he's made, various different art pieces that he's made. So he wants his respect as an artist.
Yeah, and that's how we should work towards things. Instead of doing a whole bunch of arguing, just show and prove with your actions. There was a couple of events that went on locally, and artists was being given awards, and my wife was like, "Why you not mentioned in these things? Like the stuff you make is art." But it was still it wasn't something to hang on the wall yet. So to help move into that space, we creating those items. So there's no question, there's no argument, there's not even a conversation. It's like, look at it. And that's wise, just to try to move in that way.
Right.
And somebody asked if you do international shipping.
We do. We've shipped to Canada, the United Kingdom, Japan, Guam, Australia.
At one time, we were shipping a package international every week.
Yeah.
Like in 2018, the end of 2017, we went live on Facebook. And when we went live on Facebook, I was literally wrapping it while my wife was teaching on the crystal. I just wrapped this while we was talking, y'all. So this was freshly done. I picked up the stone and I wrapped it. Well, in 2017, I did that, and she taught on the crystal. I wrapped it, and people bought it, and we sold like it was a big explosion. We had hundreds of people on our live, and we was moving pieces. There was nobody else doing it at that time that we saw. We was the only ones making stuff live and selling it, and we blew up for 2018. Yeah, because we did it all 2018, and it really burnt us out though, because we worked ourselves.
And we learned a lot of things, and we're always willing to share, our failures and as well as our successes. I mean, we failed at a lot of things. You talk about that 8 energy. It's fast money. You spend it equally as fast. Simon can tell you about that. So 8s have to learn how to trap those finances. I mean, in 2018, we cleared $250,000, and we spent it equally as fast as we got because it was exciting to go from broke to $250,000. So it was like, oh, I deserve this and this and this.
In the end of 2017, we had a storefront that was more like a community center. A lot of the young people was coming, college students. We had a space with crystals in it. We had a space where people could do poetry. We did different things, had different days of doing tea, and it was wonderful. But the money wasn't there to finance it. So we struggled. And I decided it's time to come up out of that building. We're not ready for it yet. That was a little struggle. And when we came out of the building, it was a struggle.
It was a big struggle. I was vexed.
Yes.
I did not want to leave that building because my passion was always, my mindset has always been the Copper Village, right? And when we got the brick and mortar location, it was to me like the heart. I wanted this to be like the heart of the community. When people come to Greensboro, this is where they come. We were doing community gardening outside, and we were having poetry events. I was making herbal teas and I just had this concept of this is where artists will come. And it wasn't materializing the way that I saw it in my mind. And my husband was like, in business, sometimes you have to cut your losses and re-strategize. And I was like, no, you don't care. All you care about is money, and you don't care about the people. And I was angry. And our marriage went through it for a few months because I really did not understand why I had to give up my passion, the thing that I really wanted to see. But business, if it's not working, right? If it's not working, you must re-strategize. It doesn't mean that you give up on your dream. It means that you may be premature. And so you have to wait till you grow up a little bit, and then you can have that dream that you always wanted. And so he convinced me to go live. He said, I met you.
No. What happened was she was like, we staying.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, well, I'll back you up. I got your back, babe. So if you want to stay, then stay. But
you gonna have to make all the money.
But this is not adding up though. So I'll just wait for you to see it. So what she did was she started hustling hard. Like my wife's a hustler. She had a whole other life. We ain't gonna get into that right now. But what she did was when I made pieces, she took pictures of them and she was posting online, and she was like telling people she need people to come through and buy, and she was like working it to raise money to pay for this building. And she worked it, and she paid for the building. She worked it, she paid for the building. And I knew she was gonna get tired, but I had her back. I just wasn't fighting for her no more. And as soon as she got tired, she was like, all right, I'm tired. I can't, like, this is not working. Like, these young people was coming, they eating the best food, and they ain't spending no money with us. They rather go buy weed. And she was kind of a little vexed with them. But I'm like, that's what young people do. They college students. They just don't got it like that. They not the audience we need as far as the finances. They the people we need to just pour into. But anyway, she fought for it. She learned a lot, and she developed more in her selling as far as connecting with people and selling. But she fought for that building. So it helped mature her in copper vibrations. So once we came out of the building, we seen a person go live. This person was doing readings, and they had their Cash App, and it was like, send me $1 and I'll pick you a card. And that was it, because I was waiting for us to figure out how to do the live. I was saying that too. Like, wait till we figure out this whole thing on the internet. But when I seen it, I said, that's it. All you gotta do is put your Cash App and it's over. That was the connection we was missing.
That's right.
So once we got that, we went live. She started selling the pieces. We made so much money. We made so many sales, but we wasn't prepared. We was taking people. My wife's mind is powerful. She was memorizing every order, but it was so many orders. Her memory was it had too much to memorize.
We were messing up orders, so I wasn't writing anything down. So once again, business, you gotta always restructure, develop, and grow. And I think at that time I wasn't writing anything down because everything was happening so fast. Because in the very beginning, when we first started going live, there was no one else going live. Now there's many more people going live, so the lives are not as large as they were. But it was like something new and exciting when we first went live. So we were having like 40,000 views. We could have 200-300 people on at a time, and everybody's ordering. And I'm just remembering it in my head, what they're ordering. And then we did a BOGO sale. We did a buy one, get one.
Oh my God.
That's that time where in your business, and I know many business owners who are building a business. I've talked to many business owners, they do this as well. They may run a large sale because it's an attempt to promote their business, to build clientele. So they may run a huge sale. The sale come in, the money's coming in. It's like, awesome. But you made the sale so low that you didn't make any profit, and you probably didn't cover your products. And so and then you're trying to ship to massive amounts of people. So that shipping overhead also comes out of your pocket too as well. And we were doing free shipping. So we did buy one, get one, free shipping.
Wow.
And, it almost crashed our business.
Yeah.
I mean, mentally, I had to really call on the God, right? So I had to call on the God really mentally, because it was enough to break me mentally and break him physically, having to twist all of those pieces. So we learned a valuable lesson in that. And I want to tell consumers, when you are purchasing from businesses, you're purchasing from Black businesses, and they have a sale, purchase, support them, but be patient with them. Oftentimes, Black business are struggling to build their clientele. They're also trying to cast a wide net, right? And then they also are not working with the capital or the employee resources, so the manpower, in order to be able to fulfill that. They're going to fulfill it because their name is at stake or their business is at stake. They want to. Those who don't usually couldn't take the negative feedback. And I think that's what actually breaks people, is the negative feedback and not having the emotional fortitude to be able to deal with the negative complaints. And but I implore consumers, when you are purchasing from these Black businesses, especially during this economic time with the COVID, there is so much that goes on behind the scenes. So I'm asking on behalf of all businesses for a little bit of patience. Now, to business owners, it's important that you build your emotional strength, because you can't allow your feelings and your emotions to break or crash your business and give you a bad reputation. So your business is based on your reputation and your ability to fulfill what you say that you're going to do. Sometimes you get it right. You should have a 95% average in fulfilling what you say you're going to do. You strive for perfection. You strive for 100%. Some people you're going to have to refund. It's going to hurt, but you must absolutely do it. These are things that allow the consumers to build trust in the business and to want to support you wholeheartedly, because your consumers, we've had consumers when we were growing within our business that invested. 15 people invested $1,000 for us to go purchase stones at a mass quantity. We wanted to approach a mine owner to purchase stones, and we needed to come with some bank. And it was our consumers, our customers, the ones who we fulfilled those orders for, whom we communicated with, who actually financed us to be able to purchase those stones. So it's very, very important that you handle your consumers with care.
All right, let me tell y'all what we did. We took in too many orders. It became too jumbo. We didn't understand. We dropped the ball. We fumbled. It was so much pressure on us, where even though we had a lot of money coming in, it was almost enough to walk away from, like the whole thing. If you take in, this is what I explain to people. If you take in a lot of food, but you ain't using the bathroom, it will literally kill you. Like, you will die from it. You cannot take in and not put out. So it has to be a flow. It has to be a currency. So what we did to give us a new start is we did a free sale. Free. And we pulled out our best stones, Herkimer diamonds, this, that, and we did a whole live where it don't matter if you knew or if you owed. You tell me what you want, and we make it for free. So we had to balance the scales. The scales was tipped. We took in a lot of money, and we didn't put out the product like how we should. The energy of it was affecting us. It was affecting our spirit. It was affecting our mental health. It was affecting our customers. They was feeling taken advantage of. So we had to deal with it, and we dealt with it head on. We dealt with it face to face. We apologized. We told the people, look, we knew it this. We know what we was doing. We appreciate all of the love, but y'all, it's a little too much. So what we don't do is be giving to y'all, because we don't even remember all of the stuff. How do you even get it right? We can't. So let's start fresh, y'all. And we just gave and freely gave and poured out, and the energy literally shifted right then. Our customers switched from talking junk to back in love with us. And that's the type of relationship we have with our customers, is a love relationship. And then we learned the lesson, we took it more serious after that, as far as how we taking orders,
Yeah. And I mean, and that's so anytime you're dealing with your reputation, whether in business, whether in your personal life, when you're dealing with your reputation, you must absolutely, if you've built up a bad reputation, is to practice alchemy, right? To alchemize the situation. That is going to be your greatest magic. How do you do that? You find a way to make the wrong right, and it may cost you, it may hurt, you may have to bleed a little bit, but it's important that you change it. Don't give up on your business. So many of us give up on our business. The reputation gets bad. We get the negative complaints. We get people mumbling and grumbling. It's so big. We don't know how to handle all of what comes in, so we give up. That's not how you do it.
Or some people get mad with the customers.
Oh yeah, or some people
get allow it to turn them bitter and talk junk back. Like, man, y'all don't even know this. Like, I'm doing this for y'all. I don't got to wrap this for this price. That's not healthy neither.
Yeah, and that's not healthy either, but you have to change it. And one of the ways we decided to do that was to give a free live, and moving forward continuously, we ask our consumers, allow us to make it right though. Every consumer is not going to allow you to make it right. I've learned that some consumers choose to be upset. And they came with that energy of, I don't trust them. Should I buy? I'm not sure. That energy was already negative from the gate. So you also got to understand that not all money is good money. So I don't want everyone purchasing from me. If your energy is not to support Black love, is not to be patient, to wait on handcrafted material, if it's not with the spirit of energy exchange, then you can keep those dollars, right?
Please do.
Because it takes too much from a business to deal with a person who has decided to be unhappy. Not that a person won't try to make them happy, but to one who has decided to be unhappy.
And it's sad but true. A lot of people walk through life unhappy, and they see these wonderful crystals and they think that's gonna make them happy. And it actually do have the power to make you happy, but it has to be from within. You have to decide happiness. If you decide to be angry, decide to be bitter, and you step outside, a car might splash water in your face, you might end up getting fired, you pulling all that negative energy. And when you come to us, we don't want it. We operate out of love. So we a lot of times return people their money. We tell them to keep whatever we sent them. Like, please just don't order no more. We not the person for you. So we not. Because we operate out of good energy. Life is great. Smart work. Like, we got sayings over here. We drill ourselves. And if you're looking for that type of energy, that frequency come through, if you're a bitter person, figure that out.
That's right. Go ahead, Empress Aisha. Give him a question, please. Drop it on him, please.
How do you balance? Because it seems like he's working around the clock. Like, how do you balance home? Like, have your personal. Like, how do you balance? Like,
we need to hire some people for our home.
So the beautiful thing, I think the way in which we balance is, number one, we both are workaholics. So we understand work and we appreciate work. So we both have the expectation that we're both going to be working more than the average individual. So that's an understanding. Everyone may not work as much as we do, and that's okay. But the balance is very, very important. We didn't always get the balance piece right. It wasn't until we positioned ourselves. So in business, you have to make a sacrifice. And so in the beginning, it was just us. Now we do have a team. We have people who come through and who work on a regular and consistent basis, 3 to 5 times a week, who help manage this. And so now we're able to relax a little bit. And there was a time where there was no relaxing, which is why in 2019, I stole it. You know what I mean? I stole my ability to relax. My husband was still ready to go. He's like, why we're not going? I'm a woman. I'm not built like you. So I can't just work and work and work and work and work and work and work. I have to have that life balance. And so at the end of last year, I just took a break until holiday season. I probably took a break for a few months until holiday season came around, and then I was able to gain my strength and get back in there. But it takes a lot of meditation. You know, it takes a lot of focusing on the end game, you know, understanding where you're trying to reach and understand that this is just the beginning. I mean, we've been in business 4 years. And it may sound crazy to some people, but you ain't supposed to be resting in the first 5 years. The first 5 years, you're supposed to be going hard in the paint.
Exactly.
One truth that hit me that made me kind of sad was after all of the pieces I made, it wasn't. It's constant. It don't stop. So we went real hard 2018. I'm saying we did a live at the live. Some lives on Facebook last 4 hours. Once that 4 hours stopped, we might came right back and went another 4 hours in that day. Was going live like 3 times a day. It's up there. If you go all the way back 2018, Copper Vibrations, you can find it. And we did all that at the end of the year. We could see the numbers we generated because it's all online. It's money that came in. You know, $250,000. But it's like, where's my $250,000 at though? Because as it came in, we was buying crystals, we was traveling, we was dealing like on the highest level. We was going, and we put out so much energy, so much product, but it was like, where's it at? Like, where's the leftover? So it got to the point where it's not necessary to run ourselves into the ground and not really be holding it at the end. So we still move and we still moving the energy, but we learned from 2018 it's not worth sacrificing everything. Now we do more stuff like go to the water. Like we free. If we want to go to it, we go.
Simon on the boat.
Yeah, we go to the boat, go to the water. We go ahead.
Y'all did that? That's what I saw when he was on the. Oh, that was
Yes.
But 2018, it was all about work. It was like go hard.
And you gotta learn to enjoy. And my husband actually taught me this. Was even in work, you have to make it make sense. So it has to be twofold. You know, if you feel like it's necessary. I mean, we felt like it was necessary to travel. We hadn't really traveled since we got married. So it's like, if we're going to travel, we're going to stay in the most expensive hotels, but we're going to go live to pay for the hotel. But then after that, we're going to go enjoy our experience. You know what I mean?
Rooms is better every night.
So if we're going to spend $250, $300 a night on a room, then we're going to go live, pay for that room from that hotel, but then we're going to go out and have fun, eat, see the sights, different things like that. So we found a way to make it make sense 2 ways, you know.
Yeah.
And I think that's important. You get creative, you know, as an entrepreneur, you just get creative. You start figuring out what works and what does not work. My only thing is never give up. That's the only thing I can say is never give up. You'll figure it out. If you are determined, this is your passion, this is your goal, you will figure it out.
Yes.
Exactly. Go ahead, sis. Go ahead. You got any more questions?
You know, I did a little study about copper, and they was talking about how in the hospitals they wanted to start putting copper on the handles because it kills certain bacteria, certain germs. So during this time of what's going on, I think using copper and wearing copper is very valuable.
Yes, copper has always been valuable for us as a people. I mean, it's how we produce melanin. Our body absolutely needs copper. We can get copper from various foods like avocados, almonds, you know, if you eat meat, liver, molasses, things like that. So it's natural ways to consume the copper for our body. Wearing it as jewelry from a physical perspective allows you to take in copper at small doses. So it's not really like wearing the jewelry. You're actually taking in massive amounts of copper that is, is killing the bacteria or different things of that nature. You must wear it. You must do it in conjunction with your practices, such as some people choose to wear a mask. Some people choose to wipe down and disinfect their area. So I believe that it's something that works in conjunction with. We are not medical doctors, right? So we have not done the research to really understand for ourselves from a scientific perspective exactly how copper works. Now, we have read a bunch of peer-reviewed articles and things like that of people who have done the work. So we do speak about the work that other folks have done, like Stephen Krause and others like himself, Ohio State University. They have done studies such as the one you were talking about. And so we do make reference to them, but we don't sell this as a marketing piece of this is going to cure you from COVID or anything of that nature. Now, copper does help to regulate the body's rhythm, right? So regulate the heart rhythm, helps with iron absorption, pain. We do know our grandparents taught us that. That just came down through, our ancestor lineage. You put on a copper bracelet. If you got joint pain, body pain, give it 3 days and you're going to start to feel an easing on that pain, which is one of the reasons why people wear copper. But always consult with your physician. We are a corporation, so we got to get those disclaimers out there. But also, copper, from a spiritual perspective, is a masculine metal. So it channels energy. So it projects energy out into the aura. So you use copper, you wrap it in stones. The energy of the stones go out into the aura. We also work with metals such as sterling silver. It is a feminine metal. It is intuitive. So it pulls the energy of the stones inwardly. So silver is good for doing the inner work. Copper is good for doing the outer work. And we also work with gold, silver field. Am I forgetting any metals? That's pretty much it as far as the metals that we work with. But copper can be very beneficial both physically and spiritually. I recommend that everyone do their research themselves, but Stephen Krause is a good place to start, as well as Ohio State University.
That's great. Y'all do amazing. Can Simon, you think it with us? There you go.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just, of course, elated and enjoying everything that they're saying, because I see the work that they're doing. I see what they're doing. I see that they're doing a lot of work. Believe me when I say they're doing a lot of work. So I'm enjoying every bit of it. And people don't know that our sister here is also a vegan, vegetarian, vegetarian cook. And she has some excellent food. Also, I got a spray that she has here. I have a spray that she has here that's good for disinfecting, a natural spray that they're going to be putting on the market very soon. And she has a book. She's also an author of a book, and he is also. Both of them are authors of books. I'm like, yo, they just throwing so much at me. I'm like, yo, wait a minute. Hit me with the chair, shall you? Please hit me with the chair.
Yeah, my book is called Queen Me by Monye Essence, and you can find it on Amazon. You just type in Queen Me by Monye Essence. You can download it as Kindle, or you can buy the actual physical copy. It is my life story. For those who don't know, I've been shot two times.
Wow.
I've been to prison. I did 6 years incarcerated. So this is the life that my husband was like, we're not going to talk about that. But I've done a complete transformation. And so my book is kind of telling my story, my journey to overcome sexual assault, domestic violence in the streets, and so I'm a big advocate for changing your vibration. So as King Simon teaches, you can stay on the high vibration of those numbers, or you can hit the low vibrations. It's up to you. It's a choice. And the beautiful thing about getting a numerology assessment is one tool of many, but it is a great tool to help you understand who you are, to ask that fundamental question: who am I? Why am I here? What are some of the challenges that I'm going to face? What are some of my talents and skills? I mean, knowing yourself, they say knowledge of self is the greatest knowledge. And so I fell in love with the numbers. Like King Simon said earlier, my husband on last year bought me a ticket to King Simon, Lloyd Strayhorn, and Kaya French. They did an amazing 8-hour class on numerology. I've always had an affinity towards numbers. Not that I studied numerology, but I can remember any number. You throw a number at me and it kind of locks into my brain. And so I just had this fascination with numbers all my life. And so a partner and I, who's an astrologer, we teamed up and started a business called The Good Aisha. You can follow us on Facebook, and we talk about astrology and numerology as well.
Brother, the king copy yourself. Come on, my brother. They actually, somebody's asking, are you selling that green long piece? All the pieces you just made, are you selling all of that?
Yes, of course. If you would like to purchase this green piece right here, it is $20. $20. You can hit the PayPal.me, add $3 for shipping on that, so it'll be a total of $23. Let's talk about this piece. This is called
let me say something. They call me CK, and that's short for Copper King. Now, I didn't name myself. I was named from doing all the copper work. We started calling my wife CQ, and at first I thought it was for Copper Queen, but when the year came in, she says no, it means Crystal Queen. Now, I would like, if we pick up any of these stones, she will tell you the vibration, how it helps, what it could do. I haven't seen anybody, I ain't saying that y'all not out there, I haven't seen anybody break down the crystals on the level as my wonderful wife. There's some Caucasian women out there that do a great job. But my wife, the way that she break it down is on some next level. We would love to sell these pieces that I just made, and she's gonna tell you how you could buy it. But I also would like her to pick up stones and just teach on each stone. I want y'all to see what CQ is, how her mind works, and it's like it's wonderful. And let me be quiet.
All right. Well, take 3 stones since we are 10-10 right now. We at 10-10. The time is now 10-10. That's a master number. That is an angel number. So let's utilize that for 3 stones. Just break down 3 stones, y'all.
Okay, I'm gonna reach in the bowl and I'm just gonna pull out a stone and whatever it is, what the people need to know about. Malachite. I absolutely love malachite. It is a heart chakra stone as well as a solar plexus chakra stone. Malachite is unique and it enhances your awareness to danger. So if you are a person who be lax, who don't be watching your surroundings, malachite helps to pick you up and make you aware of your surroundings. Also, if you struggle with subconscious traumas, malachite helps to bring those traumas, those things that your mama did, your daddy did, whatever you've been through, those experiences. Like myself, I've been to prison, helps you deal with those subconscious traumas, bringing them to the forefront so they can be worked out in your emotional nature. Also, it helps to attract love and open the heart up to love.
The long green piece that you have, the one
that's malachite. They want to buy malachite.
And if you just want to buy malachite stone, it's $9.
No, me wrapping it.
Oh, well, he's about to wrap a malachite stone, and it's about to be $26. This particular stone right here, this is called purple fluorite. Purple fluorite. Purple fluorite is a third eye chakra, crown chakra stone. It helps with mental organization. How many people be getting thoughts all over the place? Thoughts coming in, you may be getting downloads from here. You may be having a conversation with somebody. Oh, you're thinking about schoolwork. Oh, I'm thinking about all those things. What fluorite does is help to bring all those thoughts together and then prioritize them in a chronological order. So it's helping to organize those thought processes, those thought patterns. Also, we're coming up on fall equinox and we need to organize our homes. I've already been like, organizing the home. Fluorite helps with that too as well. It is a EMF protector too as well, as we talk about 5G and those things of that nature. So fluorite is a very good stone to get. Man, we're gonna pull up another stone. Shungite. It's interesting that I will pull out Shungite. This is a hot stone right now. You have regular Shungite and then you have elite noble Shungite. This is an elite noble piece of Shungite. Shungite has been used for many different things. It is a total body healer. It also protects you from low vibrational energies, whether those energies are internal, because sometimes it ain't always other people, sometimes it's you. So it helps to deal with those really low vibrational energies, as well as protect you during this time from EMF and things of this nature. The unique thing about Shungite is it can be placed in water to help alkalinize and cleanse the water. We know this to be true. When I first got Shungite, we did a test. So I only talk about the things that I actually know about. And we were drinking the Shungite water, and it helped to heal a specific thing that was going on with my husband. And so I really, really like Shungite too as well.
Wow, 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 wow. Let's give them a round of applause. We want to thank them for being a part of this journey. Whoa, give them a round of applause. Man, they did an excellent job. Excellent job. Now, family, if you want to contact them, once again, please. This is the Cash App. That's $ Copper Vibration at Copper Vibration. That's the Cash App $ Copper Vibration. Also, you can hit them up on PayPal. That's paypal.me/Copper Vibration. And you can call them right now. You can leave a message. Call them right now at 336-954-6910. That's 336-954-6910. And family, guess what? What's scrolling on the bottom over there? What's scrolling on the bottom? We got their website. That's www.coppervibrations.com. That's www.coppervibrations.com. And if you want to email them at admin@coppervibration.com. That's admin@coppervibration.com. And once again, I want to thank y'all, man, for being a part of this journey. I want to thank y'all for allowing me to interview y'all. This has been exclusive as far as I'm concerned. And I enjoyed every minute of it. Empress Aisha, you want to say anything to them before we get off?
I appreciate you. I look forward to purchasing some of your beautiful creativity, your works. I'm just loving it. I can't wait. I do have another question. You make anything for children?
We do. We like these resin pieces because the resin doesn't scratch. And so a lot of people have been getting these from their children because the children are on the cell phones and things of that nature. So these resin pieces have Shungite and copper and amethyst in them. So adding peace and intuition and calm to the children, but also the Shungite protecting them from the EMF as well as the copper too as well. So we love to do these types of pieces for children. We also have smaller stones for children too as well.
And we suggest not to put nothing on babies though.
Yeah, yes. That's beautiful. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Y'all can catch us on Facebook because we're about to go live on Facebook.
I am. I'm ready to get my pieces. I'm ready for something. I need something.
Tell them your Facebook.
Our Facebook is Copper Vibrations.
Yeah, we made it Copper Vibrations. So we're easy. You could Google us and everything will pull up. It's very easy to find.
Let me shout out also. I see Sister Violet up there from Kitchen Aisha. She was up there. Oh my goodness, my girl, Sister Violet in the building. And I want to thank all of y'all for tuning in. I want to thank y'all, Copper Vibration. I know y'all going live, so enough love and respect to y'all. And thank you once again for being a part of the journey right here on K.S.P, King Simon Productions and King Simon Presents with myself. And look at this brother. This brother still making jewelry. I'm saying
so this is how we pay our bills.
We got bills to pay.
If y'all like what y'all saw,
yes, we love it.
Like I said, we keep all our prices affordable. Yeah, never say I gotta save up for a piece. This piece right here,
it's $26.
It's $26. You can't beat that.
Wow. And he just made it right in front of your face while you was talking.
I'm broke down what the stone is.
Exactly. Well, we're gonna talk to y'all later. I'll talk to y'all later, okay? I want to thank you very much.
Peace.
All right, peace. That's right. Give them a round of applause. They go straight to Copper Vibration on Facebook. They're going to be doing a live on Facebook right now. And I know you're a creative. I know you're a creative also, Empress Aisha. Sharika Valid is in the building. She's a creative also with her food, and her website is kitchenashe.com. Make sure y'all support that sister and all her food. It's under construction now, but she gonna be blowing it out of the water very soon. We're gonna make sure that happens, and we're gonna interview Sister Valid up here with us very soon. Hey, so how did you like that, Empress Aisha? How did you like that?
It was amazing. I loved it. I loved it. I loved seeing the Copper King do his work. That was amazing too. The whole kept on working. He ain't stopped. He ain't stopped. I love it.
When I see them making it right here in front of me, I'm like, yo, he just throwing so much stuff. There's a lot of stuff, and I just love their relationship, and those are the type of people I like to talk to, especially because I am a single male right now, and all of my judges or all of my counselors are actually married couples from now on. I'm not counseling with no single people, because if I wanna secure a good wife or a good empress or a good ever, I need to just be around people energy like that, so I can get my mind ready. Because I've been single for a long ass time. I got to let people know that. As far as not married, I've been not married for a while, and so it's time. And I know I'm ready to leave New York and do what I got to do. But I'll be back and forth because I have family. But this energy, that being around this energy and being around people like them, and people like Phil Valentine and his wife, and Ashra Quays and his wife, and Professor James Smalls and his wife, and Professor Jeffries and his wife, those are those elders and those people. These are younger people than me, but I admire their tenacity. I admire their union. I admire their story, as we all heard right here. And if you got to listen to the story again, they told their story on how they met and the whole 9 yards, and and it was a beautiful thing. Go ahead, sis. I'm sorry.
I'm so romantic. I don't know. I'm all into the romance stuff, all the lovey-dovey stuff like that.
You're number two, so I understand.
It's amazing, and that's why, their pieces is made with love. Their energy, their vibrations is correct. So it's like when you get something that's significant, like something like the stones, you want it to be created by someone who has good vibration, good energy, and they got it all.
I mean, let's go through it. This is their piece right here. Again, let me show you those rings that they made, and they make them out of any type of stone. They make that. Look out! And he made like 5 to 10 rings in like an hour. Just like this. I mean, I was like, whoa. And of course, you've seen that thing hanging on the wall, or what he brought. He has them as necklace, and he has them as ball chains. That same axe looking thing, coppervibration.com. Make sure you go to that. Also, check this out. This is the hand piece that they have. This is actually a chain. It's actually a chain around. I don't know the stones. She knows the stones better, but I'm telling you, you got to go to coppervibrations.com. Also, the mermaid. This is a big ass mermaid. This ain't nothing small. It's about $100 and something, but this is worth it if you want. Well, it ain't. It's a small thing for the chain, but you have the ones they making a big one, a large one right now for a wall ornament. So I'm telling you, man. They're very good at what they do. And look at this piece right here. 3 pieces. Wow. My goodness. 2 rings and a wrist bracelet. Powerful. Make sure you support them at Copper Vibration. It's scrolling on the bottom, people. Scrolling at the bottom. Mm-hmm. And don't forget this piece that they made. Whoa. Cray, I'm telling your family, it's cray what they doing. And don't forget this 2 double piece right here. Beautiful piece, man. I'm telling you, they got some. And of course, last but not least, this is the piece right here. Isn't that very beautiful pieces? So once again, we want to thank this couple right here that was just on with us. Let's give them another round of applause. They did just such a great job. Very great job. Very good job. Gotta applaud them one more time. Thank y'all very much. Woo, man. All right, let's get ready to close on out. Of course, we got to big you up because you make those orgasmic earrings, and this is, of course, Empress Aisha stuff. Her stuff is called Vermilion Adornments. And let me make sure. Let me get that scroll out the bottom so we can see your IG page.
That IG place, everyone, please bear with me because I'm going to revise everything. It's going to be something different.
Okay, good. Okay. You about to revamp. You about to revamp. Okay. All right. That's what I'm talking about. You're gonna revamp. That's what it's all about. We're coming in for the now. Let me explain to people when you're going into this 2021 year. 5 is one of those numbers that deals with expansion, growth, being adaptable, being flexible, and don't get into your nerves. Don't let nothing upset your nerves. I don't care if it's politics. I don't care if it's relationships. I don't care if it's bullships. Do not let anything get on your nerves. Not going into this 5 years. So we're in the sneak peek months now. We're going to see a lot of drastic stuff going on with the politics and all the madness going on. We're going to see it. So, but if all you have to do, people, those that are very sensitive people out there, let me put myself in the front real quick. Those that are really sensitive out there, please learn to observe and not absorb. Observe what's happening, but don't absorb it because all of it is just an illusion. It's like row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is but a dream. It's just an illusion. Just stay focused on what you have to do for yourself and your well-being and your family. That's going to be very important as we're going into the election and what they probably going to try to do. Stay focused, stay healthy, stay out of trouble, and stay spiritually in tune with yourself. Very much. Tell them about that spiritually in tune that they need to be, sister. Go ahead, tell them. Yeah, I'm gonna throw you on the spot. Go ahead, stop playing.
Yes, it's movie out there. So yes, and I was just speaking, and it was funny because I was literally just speaking to a sister friend of mine today, and she was going into all this, what's happening in California, and all this other stuff. And this is key when going into 2021. It's key to celebrate it, bring it in, and don't call it New Year's. Do not celebrate New Year's. If you have to give this year coming a title, whatever vibrates with you, give it a name, but do not celebrate New Year's. And I cannot stress that enough. When 2019 came in, I said, you know what? I'm going to celebrate new beginnings. So you can call it new beginnings if that vibrates with you, or give it another name. But moving forward, you taking control. You taking control of the year to come. You bringing into existence what's in your spirit, what's inside of you into this year moving forward. Don't fall for the okie doke, and don't concentrate like Brother King Simon just said. Do not concentrate and focus your energy on what they're saying, because once you do that, you are going to manifest that into your existence. Exactly. So focus on what's spiritually aligned with you, and then and another key thing is to create a vision board. But when you make a vision board, please make it for the overall of us all. Don't just make it just for yourself. See a vision beyond, just bigger than yourself, because it's a bigger picture out here. Include Wakanda in your vision board. Let's just put it that way.
Wakanda, or Akonda, right?
Let's just stay focused and stay on those good vibrations. And like they said, love is key.
Exactly. Love is key. So family, before we get on out of here, we just want to big up these sponsors real quick that joined us. Oh man, there was one that I was supposed to bring on. Hold on, let me put him on. Let me put his page right on now while you can still see me, right? You can still see me?
Yes.
All right. I just want to go to Facebook real quick and download this brother's his ad, because he didn't bring an ad. He didn't give me an ad, so I had to actually create one. But if I can get into Facebook, then I can see it better. But Facebook ain't coming up for some darn reason. Facebook ain't shining. You ain't showing yourself. What's up, Facebook? Come on now. You ain't showing yourself. I need to see you. I need to see you. Hold on 1 second. But okay, there we go. I see Facebook now. I'm going to have to pull it apart here. And but I want to big up not copper vibration, the copper child Mike. He just advertised with us. Hold on one second. Look at this. Facebook ain't coming up. So I'll do that for the next show. Make sure he's in, and and those people that want to support the Copper Child Mike, Facebook ain't coming up, so I can't bring it up because I did put it in my Facebook, and I know I can download it if I can get to it. I forgot to go straight to that page, and I always want to respect the advertisers because the advertisers mean a lot to us. But it's not coming up. So what we're gonna do is just shout out his telephone number. Where's his phone number at? His phone number, if you want the Copper Child Mike Ill. If you want to contact him for those crowns that we be wearing, myself, Brother Rich, Red Pill, and Blue Pill, please make sure you hit him up at 212-256-1358. That's 212-256-1358. That is the Copper Child Mike Ill. And of course, we'll have his advertisement up within the next show that I'm going to do here and make it happen. But also, once again, want to show some respect to Dr. Laila Africa. Of course, his big thing is happening soon. His big thing is happening soon. Celebrating the life and legacy of Laila Africa as September the 21st. Remember, upload your memories to all social media, pictures and videos and hashtag Dr. Laila Africa. Also go to his Twitter, go to his Instagram, go to his Facebook, and go to his YouTube, and make sure you show that love to our brother, Dr. Laila Africa, as we celebrate him on the 21st. That's a free promotion. I'm just doing that on the dolo. That just make sure, take care of our Baba. And of course, Queen Neat. This is her excellence course that's coming up, her excellence course. Are you planning on taking this course? You taking this course, sister?
I am. I already paid my way. Yes, I am.
All right. See, we don't just talk about it, we bees about it. So this is an all ladies course, deep healing and soul restoration online course happening on October the 11th from 8:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Ladies, find your excellence within you and bring it out like people like myself and Empress Aisha. And we could always keep on bettering our best. So don't worry about it. If you think you're good already, believe me, you could always get better. That's how this is what these courses are all about. Also, those who want to connect with a natural gynecologist, this sister at pedalwise.com. That's www.pedalwise.com. Hit them up and tell them King Simon referred you, family. And if you do that and say that the K.S.P family hit you up and referred you, guess what? Boom, that 10% coupon code is very important. You can save 10% under that coupon code at King 2020 at www.pedalwise.com. That's www.pedalwise.com. So I'm proud of the sister doing her thing. And of course, we have another great sister that supports us, and that's this sister right here, and that's Janelle Lewis. So make sure if you want real estate, you want apartments to rent, you want places to buy, commercial property to buy, contact Janelle Lewis at 347-866-1153. That's 347-866-1153. And of course, if you want to do a Numerovation session with me, that's 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. Remember, numerology is applied mathematics, and when you apply it, it will work for you. And scrolling on the bottom for spiritual upliftment and self-esteem consultation with Empress Aisha Amore. Please email her at empressaishaamore@gmail. And remember the products, you can DM her at @1million_adornments. And don't forget her cash app is $Empress Amore, and the PayPal is Aisha McBride. That's right, Aisha McBride at Gmail. So show her love also. And if you want to get my books, oh, wait a minute. You know, I got to show y'all my new book. Oh, my goodness. People are saying it's a sexy cover and all kinds of stuff. It is sexy as hell, isn't it? It's sexy as hell. I love what Joshua Sarah did, and Joshua will be coming back. He's a teacher, he's a mathematician, also he's a spoken word artist. He will be coming on back on this channel with us to speak with us momentarily, probably after his birthday on the 29th of September. But if you want to pre-order my book right now, please go to KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com. The first 100 books will be hardcover. The first 100 books will be hardcover for $40, and then the paperback will become a little less. But after I sell that 100, that's when I'm going straight to paperback, and probably and we'll be coming through Lulu.com, because Lulu gives you a better rate, and I can make more money off of Lulu than going to Amazon and all that. And then I'll trickle it down into Amazon and Kindle, but I'm focusing on making more for the family and more for what I need to do coming up in the near future, especially if I want to produce and get this generational wealth popping. I got something big that's coming up, family, but I'm going to invite the family when it happens. I'm going to have a whole drum ceremony and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be big. So y'all look out for that. But this book, Numerovation for Mental Stability, family, get the book, because whatever's going on as far as mentally, this book is dedicated to people that have suffered from mental illness in my family, who has also taken their life due to mental illness in my family, and friends that I know that have taken their life due to mental illness. I even tell my story in the book when I went through mental illness or mental instability at a certain point of my life and thought about taking my own life. So this is very, and matter of fact, when I started writing those things, it brought tears to my eyes, and I was late night just writing. My eyes just started watering because I realized that if you didn't have certain teachers inside of you, if you didn't have certain guides and judges, like I had the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. I've had Imam Isa, who y'all call Dr. York. I don't know, I wasn't there when he did the other stuff, but I know Dr. York. He definitely had definitely had an impact in my life when he said I was an old soul and said I needed to always sing. He said I always needed to sing to make myself feel better. So this book is also talking about that also, and the rest of that stuff is going to be in my, of course, my autobiography and all that. But that's going to come out in the next 2 to 3 years. So, but family, get the book. Get the book. It's available right now. All you have to do is set pre-order right now and go to KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com. KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com. Sister Empress Aisha, somebody, a friend of mine, has tagged me from Africa, and she said, what was it like giving birth to this book? And I said, it's still coming out because the physical part of it ain't in my hands yet. But once I see it in my hands, I'll probably cry, and I'll probably just I'd be thankful for what it is, and especially the hardcover, especially I never had a hardcover book in my life yet. So
my copy.
Oh yeah, you got to get your copy now. You make sure you get that order in, and I'm gonna sign every hard copy, because that's gonna be a collector's item. That hard copy is gonna be a collector's item. I guarantee it. I'm showing it into the universe. It's going to be a collector's item. Done deal. So I'm telling you, family, make sure y'all get the books and don't run from it. What you said, sister?
I said it's a wrap.
Oh, it's a wrap.
Yes. You can't erase that.
Can't erase that, And of course, we got the content disclaimer: the views, comments, and opinions expressed by guests and speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. And we're going to be closing out with the prayer. Are you ready, my sister?
Yes, I am.
Then I need you to close. Get ready. Take a deep breath. Everybody get ready. We're getting ready to close out with prayer time. Prayer time. Prayer time. Oh, so it's prayer time.
Yeah, okay. Here we go.
All right. Here's the prayer for you. All right, my sister, go ahead and let's take a deep breath and let's do it. Okay. Ready.
Please, Universal Creator, know in our hearts that we love you. Please protect us and this planet on which we live now. Please open our minds, our spirits, and our souls to receive only truth and your love now.
Thank you very much, my sister. And let's shout out Dr. Delbert Blair's site. And this is a prayer that Dr. Delbert Blair is the one that produced this. And if you want to continue, for the continuation of Dr. Delbert Blair's legacy, please go to his official website, www.themetacenter2.com. That's www.themetacenter2.com for books, ELF products, EMF products, and also his more stuff. He got the Faraday blankets. He has the magnets. All of that is on his site. So enough respect to Dr. Blair, the late ancestor, my dear friend who I used to bring in. I was like the last to bring him to New York. So I'm honored. I'm honored to have been connected to a lot of these Babas. A lot of friends have transitioned. Of course, Chadwick. Of course, Dr. Africa in this year. Baba Kalindi has transitioned. My aunt, who was not, and a friend of mine in Jamaica just died of diabetes. I just found out too. So it was a lot going on in my life this year. So, and I just have to stay positive and like make a tribute to all of them and show that I'm going to keep on. My friend that took his life. It's a whole lot, but it is, I keep a jovial and happy attitude, and it is what it is, and life is what we make it. Oh, darling, my dear. You remember that song, right? You remember that reggae song? You don't remember that?
No, I don't remember that particular one. But I love when you were just saying that. It just felt like it. I was just going to a little trance.
Oh yes. I try to put people in trance with my singing. All right. So have a great evening, Empress Aisha. Pleasure seeing you again. All them out here. I will let you know when we're going to set up with the next show. I haven't really planned any shows, but I definitely got some things in mind that we're going to link up. I still want to get Queen of Fool on our show too. I need to talk to her and a few other people. So, all right.
Yeah.
All right. You be safe and give those children some hugs for me, okay?
Too. Okay.
All right. Peace. That's right, family. I'm going to close out with the music and all of the good stuff. And thank y'all very much for tuning in. Thank Copper Vibration for showing us love. And thank all of you for supporting and being a part of the K.S.P, the King Simon Productions journey, the King Simon Presents journey. And also, if you want to go to my other YouTube page, I'll be putting up some more stuff up on my YouTube page. I'm going to scroll that right now. You can please share, like, and subscribe to the Numerovation Nation on YouTube. That's my new YouTube page, the Numerovation Nation, where I'll be dropping a lot of Numerovation information for 10 to 19 minutes. And I'll be doing a few interviews. So look out for that. Here's one of the flyers. Of course, I got this holistic Numerovation course, Learn the Bath Method. And I'll be dropping hints of it on my new Numerovation channel. Of course, is at the bottom of this flyer. If you look at the bottom of this flyer, that's the new YouTube channel on the bottom of the flyer there. That's YouTube at the Numerovation Nation. So I'll be dropping a lot. If you want to do any consultation with me, please text me your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. And for the course info, you got to email me at the Numerovator@gmail. That's the Numerovator@gmail, because I'm going to teach how to see beyond the numbers, how to look around the numbers, how to learn to track or the trajectory of the numbers, and why we are hearing the numbers. Yes, we are hearing numbers. And sometimes it's more of a deep subconscious spiritual thing that is happening. And a lot of you don't realize when you start seeing 111, 222, 1111, 1212, or 1010, which when it was 1010 when Copper Vibration and them was on, and she wanted to show and break down all the different vibrations of the different stones, something made me look at the time. And again, I wasn't looking at the time. I just looked at the time and it said 1010. And usually when you see those And I'm gonna say something right now. Usually when you see those master numbers or those multiple patterns or angel numbers or those synchronicity numbers that show up, you should go into a certain brief meditation. Why is that number showing up at that particular time? Always reflect. And you can Google up these numbers. You can find out what the spiritual meaning of these numbers. But always remember there's another side to those numbers. There's always those, when you Google those things up, it's just an interpretation that you're giving, that you're getting or you're receiving from that particular person. But the real true interpretations, when you start seeing synchronicity numbers or angel numbers or master numbers constantly coming throughout your life, those numbers are just letting you know and helping you to be aware of certain things that might be going on through your life. Like a friend of mine's seen 333, and then all of a sudden, I think one of her relatives passed on. Now, 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 9, and 9 is the number of endings and completions and all those type of things. So she's seeing it, and she, being a very intuitive person, actually texts me, but I didn't get to respond to her real quick. But that 333 was very significant of that at that particular 333, and then her relative passing on was something that's giving her a sign. So some of y'all are very intuitive out there, very in tune with what's going on. So sometimes when the ancestors or the universe want to connect with you, guess what? They'll throw a number at you that you'll constantly see, probably once or twice within that day, or once or twice or 3 times within that week, or you see it constantly. And it's also something that's connected to your birthday or your name and all of that, because numbers constantly run through your cycle. So you might be in the same month or the year of that number. Whatever it is, the numbers are there to talk to you and tell you exactly what it's all about. All right. So I'm out of here. I love you. I respect you. I'm going to leave you as I started with my song called Black and White Story. And it's a powerful song, and I'm turning it into a children's book. And I want to thank everyone that supports me. And while I'm traveling, I'm on the travel. Those who do Numerovation session with me, while I'm on the travel, I'm still doing it. And if I can't do it, I will always direct you to either Lloyd Strayhorn, Kaya French, or even Sister Crystal, the Crystal Queen herself, CQ herself. I can direct you to her, because also she's doing it with the astrology twist to it with her and Sister Tanya. So enough respect to them and what they're doing. And my family, like Marcus Mosiah Garvey say, up you mighty nation, you could accomplish what you will. And remember what Dr. Khalid says. Regardless of land, label, or language, there's but one creator that exists within you. So make sure you bring that total existence out of you. Have a great day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be. I'm going to leave you in the hands of my song called Black and White Story, because it's all about our story. Peace and love. Take care. Bye.
Have to analyze it. I go tell you a little something more white history. Say how they condemn us throughout slavery. They say we were black and very ugly. I lie them a telling of them history. Cause black is beautiful, the whole of them agree. They come out of the mountains and mix up with it. Here we go, my friends, in the black and white history. Yeah, it's black, black, black. It's white, white, white. But let me tell the story. Yes, it's black, black, it's white, white, but let me tell the story. May I go tell you a little truth about the black histories. The people who can hear and those who can see. When the first to come up with anatomy, to analyze the truth about the we body. When the first to come up with biology, to analyze the lives in the society. When the first to come up with Egyptology, to construct the pyramids that you see. When the first to come up with psychology, to analyze the minds in the vicinity. When the first to come up with musicology, to put the rhythm of your soul and make it rock steady. Correction, my friends, with the black and white history. Yeah, it's black, 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 it's white, 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 but let me tell the story. Yes, it's black, 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 it's white, 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 but let me tell the story. Black and white story in my mind.